sales of winter seasonal greens.
And you're all about being local, and these greenhouses help you get produce out where?
We during the main growing season, we were mostly centered and focused at the Olympia Farmers Market. But over the entire year, with the help of the greenhouses, just this past year, we've been selling our chicken products, pasture-based chicken products, and our veggies to restaurants in Seattle, to culinary school in Seattle. We did a big CSA program in Tacoma, and so we've gotten stuff out all over the place with the help of the greenhouses.
So losing these, I mean, it does hurt.
It does hurt. It definitely, we have to reconfigure how we wanted to, how we wanted to structure the coming year's production and the sales. We wanted to, we had plans to get, like you said, we focus on local Western Washington.
And you don't know what's going to happen next as far as this. I mean, you wait for insurance? Or?
Yeah, we've spoken with the insurance company. Don't know if it's going to be covered. We've spoken with Mason County about federal disaster funding and whatnot. So it's just kind of wait and see, and wait for the snow to melt until we can actually see all the damage and take pieces down and figure out what to do with all the waste.
And at the end of the day, I mean, the weather is farmers live and die by the weather.
Yeah, it keeps you on your toes. It's kind of the reason I think a lot of us do what we do. It's not one day or one season or 1 year is the same. And we thought about it. We could have come out and cut the plastic, but again, that's a $4,000 that's not budgeted for next growing season to replace the plastic. And so it's as a small business, a local farm, a local supplier of the community for food, it was definitely a tough decision to have to make.
And again, just on an emotional side, when you poked out your head out and you looked and you saw this food.
When I first saw it, I thought from the house window at 5:15 in the morning, I thought the wind had blown a bunch of snowdrifts up against it because the snow looked really high. So when I walked out and I felt the crunch of whatever ice had fallen over the night, it was pretty brutal. I went back inside and called my family back home in Ohio, and I was on the phone for like an hour and a half, starting at 5:15, just telling people about it. And so we've had, all of our local customers that have driven by, plenty of people have, come up onto the farm and come into the retail store and said, everybody's been expressing their sorries and so it's gonna look completely different from without it on the landscape. It was a big structure.
But you are intent on surviving.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna. If we did, no, it's not gonna stop us from what we're doing. It's a bump in the road, but people still have to eat, and that's kind of why we're here. So.
Perfect. Okay.